Good afternoon and happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Oh my gosh, this week has just gone crazy fast. Whoa, so bright. I've just spent the morning catching up and replying on comments from my swoon vlog. I'm just going to call it that, swoon vlog. Thank you to everyone for leaving such lovely messages on that vlog. I love that quilt, so it's nice to hear some really nice feedback from all of you guys, so thank you very much for the love. Today we are moving on to the next thing, and I am just about to start filming a block tutorial. I haven't done a block tutorial since last year in a quilt along, but we're not doing a quilt along anymore. This is just a pure standalone block. I'm doing the Lucky Star block. The one that I'm doing is not going to be the same size as this one. I have actually revised the pattern. I've made it more my own, so I'm not sort of copying this. It is going to be smaller. I think going to be about 12, maybe around 12 inches. I think I've only done half a block. This was my practice block, which I did late last night. I was trying to, yesterday morning I tried to figure out all of the measurements for this block that I want to make, and it was just a disaster, so I left it. And I was about to go to bed, but I'm like, no, I can't finish the day and not figure this block out. So I spent another half an hour to an hour figuring out the measurements for a smaller version of the block, which I have now successfully done. So now we're just going to film the tutorial. I'm really excited to share this one. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I hope you like it, and I hope that it's okay that it's a smaller version. If you do want to make this bigger block that I've been doing, I'll link the pattern down in the description box below, and you can use those measurements. I didn't want to use exactly the same measurements as this because it's a commercial pattern. I don't want to copy it and then put it up and claim it as mine, which is not. So that's why I had to change the measurements and make it more my own, so then I can put it up and claim it as my own. So I'm just going to spend the rest of the afternoon getting this done. It's a very, very easy, very simple block to make. Like, it comes together really quickly once you've sort of made all your flying geese and stuff. It's such a quick and easy block to make, so yes, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so a couple of hours later and I have finished filming my tutorial, and the block is beautiful. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. Super cute. So the finished measurement of this one is 16.5 inch square, 16.5 inches, whereas these ones here on the wall, they're just slightly over 20 inches big. So if I can, I'll sort of plop it on top. So not really working, but that's sort of the comparison, kind of. So it is slightly smaller than that one, but it's still a Lucky Star, and I still think it's super cute. I think it's just adorable, and yeah, came together really nicely, and I'm really happy that the measurements that I came up with worked. it's always a good thing. I just now need to edit that footage. I don't know whether it's going to happen today, but I can definitely do that tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I think I'll dedicate the day tomorrow to editing, because I still have a few other things I need to finish up today, like labeling my swoon quilt. Still got to do that, so I might concentrate on that this afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch because it's late. It's after 2 o'clock and my bellies are rumbling. Good afternoon and happy Saturday. It is the something of March. I don't know, you'll know the date because it's on the screen. Yeah, today is Saturday and I'm not at work today, which is really odd. I don't often have weekends off, so I'm sort of struggling to find something to do, and I feel like baking, so I've just started and I'm like, I should be vlogging this. I'm just going to just turn down the jazz that I have on the TV. I love listening to jazz when I'm baking, so I'll make that sort of, didn't really make any difference, but anyway. I have Mr. Charlie Boy in here with us. I got this toy for him from Kmart a couple of days ago, and he's already ruined it. Haven't you, mate? Okay, sweetheart, you got all shy. You got all shy, darling. Where are you going? Oh, you got all shy. Oh. So I am making a caramel walnut slice, and I've just popped in the flour and the coconut, and I'm just starting to do the sugar. I've done my pan, the oven's on, so now I'm just going to put everything all together. first step of the slice, the base. So this one's going to go in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then we put the walnut topping on, and then we bake it a little bit more. So I'm just going to pop this in and get baking. So I've just put the, oh, hello Charlie, hello, hello Pauline, hello. So I've just put the walnut mixture on top of my baked bit that was in the oven, and now it's going to go in the oven, isn't it mate? Yeah, it's going to go in the oven, and it's going to cook for 20 minutes, and then it will be nice and delicious and lovely. Let's do that. Oh, if I get, oh. Oh, almost dropped it. Crap. There we go. Hey Siri, set timer for 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes and counting.
So while that's baking, I'm going to do some washing up, and then we're going to bake something else, and I'm going to bake a definite family favorite. I actually haven't baked it in a while, so I'm pretty excited to make it. It's from this book, Cook with Jamie, and this is one of my favorite Jamie Oliver books. This recipe is always bookmarked if I can open it. And it's this one here, the best shortbread in the world, and it only has 4 ingredients, which is fabulous. There they are if you would like to make it. So you just need butter, caster sugar, plain flour, and I use corn flour, but you can use semolina. And then the recipe that I've just done, the walnut slice, is from this book here. It's my favorite baking book, Baking Day by the Woman's Weekly. I don't know whether this book is available anymore, but all of my baking stuff I always get out of this book because I love it so much. So that recipe is from that one, and then I'm going to do shortbread from Jamie Oliver's book. Yay! Shortbread is made! La da da! It just looks like a yellow slab in a tin, but trust me, it's delicious. So, pop it in the oven for, oh wait on, let's have a look. 50 minutes! Oh my gosh, I forgot I had to put it in that long. 50 minutes at 150. Hey Siri, set timer for 50 minutes.
Okay, 50 minutes and counting.
Thank you. So while that's baking, I think I'll do the rest of the washing up. Make a cup of tea. Give Charlie his afternoon tea. And yeah, just chill, I think. The way to do it. If you would like to make this shortbread recipe, I'm pretty sure, I think I've made a tutorial for this one, or like I've done like a baking video. So if I have, I'll link it down in the description box so you can go and make them yourself. They are delicious. And I must say, sometimes I usually put like some orange zest in it, and it just makes it taste a little bit orangey and lovely. I was going to do that today, but I'm like, no, I just feel like lovely, plain, classic shortbread. So that's what I did. I forgot to show you my walnut slice out of the oven. It just looks like a brown slice, but trust me, it will taste delicious. Ta-da! Nice and simple. I'm actually going to take it out of the tin, I think. Ta-da! Yay! After a little bit of persuasion to come out of the tin, it's out, and you can sort of kind of see some layers here. So that's your biscuit thing at the bottom, and then the walnut layer up the top there. And trust me, it smells and tastes really yummy. Good morning and happy Sunday. Today is the, I should really look at these things before I before I start vlogging, it's the 24th of March, which is crazy. I mean, this month has just flown by, and it's actually really quite scary because the year is just going to go exactly the same way. But today, my goal is to have this quilt top finished. I have 2 more blocks. You can see I've got my 6 blocks and then my blue one that I did the other day there. I've got 2 more blocks to go, and then I'm going to piece them all together into the quilt top. Yesterday I had a real sort of craving to baste a quilt. I do have another quilt that needs to be finished. I'll actually grab it. The next quilt top on the to-do list is my Union Jack quilt top. It's this one here. I've already picked out the backing fabric for it. I'm using this really cool sort of like celebration Laura Blythman fabric. I think that's gonna look really good. But I really wanted to baste this on the weekend. I still don't have any basting spray, so until I can get some more basting spray, I can't do any basting because I hate pin basting. It never works for me. Spray basting is my thing. We all know the debacle I had with my pixelated rose quilt, but we're not going to mention that. I really wanted to do that quilt, but then I didn't end up. So because of that, I'm going to try and finish this one, so that's ready to be quilted. So while I'm doing it, I sort of need to figure out what I'm going to use for the backing, what fabric I have that I have a lot of that I think would go well. I mean, I suppose the good thing about a lot of my quilts is they're really quite scrappy with lots of colour in them, so I can really kind of do anything as a backing. And then thinking of a binding as well, that's going to look pretty fun. I just had a thought. Is it in here? It's got to be in here. Where else would it be? Yes. I remember I specifically bought this one for a backing. It is very directional, but I just love it. I think it's awesome. It's this one here with all the cityscapes on it. So it's got like the Elizabeth Tower, Statue of Liberty, you know, Empire State Building. So I always thought that would look really nice as a backing. Would it go as a backing for that? I don't know, because it's monochrome, it will definitely go with all the colours in it, but I don't know. I don't know whether I should go monochrome or do something with lots of colour in it. Oh, I have another really nice Laura Blythman fabric that might go. Oh, that could be a winner. I'm worried I don't have enough though. I have this gorgeous Laura Blythman sort of like all over print, which I think just might go. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit hard to like portray on the camera, but it has a lot of the same colours in it. Some really nice textures. I'm just worried I'm not going to have enough because it's a pretty big quilt. I don't think there's enough in there. Crap. No, I don't have enough. That sucks. Oh well. We'll have to find an alternative. Oh, that's such a shame, because that would go really well. Anyway, I'm sure I'll find something in the stash that might go with it, but you know, if that actually might go, I'll keep this one as an option, I think, because it could possibly work, I think, and then have like something that's really bright and fun as a binding. But anyway, I have to finish the quilt top first before I even think about that, so pop you back in there. So these are the other 2 blocks I need to make. I can't wait to make this one. I think I'm going to make this one first because I love this fabric, and then I also love this one because it's Denise Schmidt and I love Denise Schmidt stuff. So 2 more blocks and then we'll piece it together. And also, I don't know whether it will come out either before or after this vlog goes up. I am doing a Lucky Star block tutorial, as you would have seen at the beginning of this video. Duh. I mean, seriously, the days all sort of meld together recently, so yes. Lucky Star block tutorial is coming. I don't necessarily like doing work on the weekend because I haven't been working like in my retail job for like yeah, work's just dried up, so that's why I've had lots of time to finish all of my quilts, because I just haven't been working. There are just no shifts for me, which really sucks, I'm gonna say. So when I have the weekend off, I have the weekend off. Like, I do stuff for myself. So I will be working on this block tutorial in the coming week, so hopefully it will be out. I think my goal is to have it out by Friday, although Friday is the day that I drop off my Easter show quilts. No, we can still make it Friday, at least by the end of the week sometime. So yeah, this tutorial is coming. I will be working on it this week. Right, let's sew. Okay, first block done. I'm really happy with it. Turned out really nice. I've just popped it here on my desk because it's the only place for it. It's a bit more of a closer up look for you. Instead of using the white solid, I'm using this white on white triangle that I got a little while ago, and I kind of quite like it. Looks good. Now I'm moving on to the last one, my orange Denise Schmidt one, and then we'll piece all the blocks together. Happy days, last Lucky Star block is made. Here she is. Oh, she's lovely. Really nice. I'm very happy that I've been able to tick off that goal today. Before I actually piece them all together, I'm going to leave them all out in the lounge room first and see how good they look all together. And then before piecing it, I think I'm actually going to go for a swim. It's actually really quite warm today. It's like 33 degrees, I think. It's quite warm. It's like actually really quite muggy and sticky and awful. So I'm going to go check out our pool. It looks clean. Ish. It looks nice and blue at least. So I might just have an afternoon swim, and then later on tonight we'll piece all my lovely Lucky Star blocks together. This quilt's gonna look so good. I just know it. I have a feeling. Oh, I've just realised I'm not wearing my glasses. I didn't even notice. Let's go get them. I can see without my glasses, but I can't see far away without my glasses, so pop them on. That's better. Yay! So I know it possibly doesn't look like no time has elapsed, but I have had a swim and it was actually really quite cold, so I didn't stay in for very long, and I've had my shower and I've just got back in the clothes that I was in. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice and refreshing, I'll tell you that. You know, while I'm in here, I want to show you my shelves. I rearranged them because over the last month or so I've accumulated a couple of more pop vinyls. If you didn't know, I collect pop vinyls. I just love them so much. Recently I have collected lots of Harry Potter ones because I'm currently reading Harry Potter. I've just started rereading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This one is actually my favourite. It's my favourite movie, and I think it's my favourite book to read. I'll let you know at the end of it. I really enjoyed rereading The Order of the Phoenix. I was never really much of a fan of that book, but having reread it with Stephen Fry reading it, it's really good. Anyway, I will show you my rearranged shelves here. So at the top I have all of just like my generic pops that I absolutely love. My Big Mickey in the corner, and then I've got some more around the edge here as well. And this shelf here used to be really tiny, but I've made it into a shelf just dedicated to all of my Harry Potter stuff. So Ron Riding the Chess Piece is one of my new ones. I got Hedwig for Christmas. I've had Dumbledore for a while. I got this Hagrid with Harry's cake for Christmas. I've had that one for a while. This was a birthday present from one of my best friends. It's a time turner. And then I got this for Christmas. If you remember from my vlogs from Jess at work, it's Hermione and she lights up. This one is Harry with the Sword of Gryffindor. This one's Harry with Hedwig. This one's Harry with a Mandrake. And then I've got all three with the Sorting Hat. So I've got Harry with the Sorting Hat, Hermione and Ron with the Sorting Hat on. I got one of these 5-star Harry Potter collectible figures, and that one has the Philosopher's Stone and his wand. Then I have a Rogue Cat Kidson mug here. This is the 25th anniversary one. I just don't know where to put it. I got Dumbledore for Christmas, and I've always had Harry. And then I've got all the books in behind. Next shelf down I have my collection of Buzz and Woody stuff. This is a new one. This is Woody with RC. He's very cool. I got my Itty Bitties and my Tsum Tsums here. Mrs. Nesbit is a new purchase. I love this one. And then I got my 20th anniversary Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and then my other just generic Buzz Lightyear there. Whoops. This is our Hallmark Christmas thing. And he speaks.
Mayday, Mayday, come Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Star Command, come in. Do you read me? Why don't they answer?
Cool. And this is another recent pickup. It's just a little pop keyring thingy of Buzz. Dream Mini, all my Nintendo DS stuff. Books. Next shelf down is all of my books and all of my Adventure Time pops. Got a Frodo Baggins keyring pop and other books. Next shelf down is all my Disney DVDs, Christmas, and like all my Jane Austen stuff. Holiday Mickey pop, and then me and my older brother Kevin on my 18th birthday. And then all the way down here I've got all my other DVDs and stuff just here. A nice photo of my parents on our first cruise, and then a photo of me and my friends at my best friend's wedding. And that's the tour of my new rearranged shelves. I love them like this. It's given me a lot more room to collect more pop vinyl. Can't quite at the moment because, you know, cash is a little bit tight and I'm trying to save for London, so this might just be the extent of what I get at the moment. So before I got distracted by my glasses and my bookshelf, I have a cup of tea to drink and a slice of my walnut slice I made yesterday, and I also cheekily have a slice of my shortbread. I'm gonna have a little bit of a munch, and then afterwards I'm going to piece together all of my Lucky Star blocks. Yes. I'm so glad I got my swim in early because it's just started raining. I don't know whether you can hear it, but it's gone really dark. I mean, the only light that's on me is from my computer, but it's gone really dark. And yeah, pig patty outside. It's perfect cup of tea weather. Yum. I love this kind of weather. It makes me happy. So I've just laid out my Lucky Star blocks on the floor, and I think I'm happy with the positions of them, just because, okay, I'll have to show you and explain. That's what I've kind of decided on. I'm a little bit limited on placements because 1, 2, 3 and 4 all have the printed white, and then these 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all have the plain white solid. So I want to keep the 4 in that position and then the 5 in that position. I am slightly limited to what I can do. What I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to sit here for the next however long and try and see if there's any way I can move it, because I don't quite like the purple and the blues all together. But I mean, it looks okay like that, but I'd rather them not all be sort of clumped together. So I think I'm just going to sit here and look at it for a bit and try and decide whether I like it and whether I can move anything to make it look better. Okay, so I've changed them all around and I think I'm happy with this placement. Yeah, I think so. Just looking at them now, I've actually moved all of them to different positions. What do we think of that? I think that looks good. Like, I like the yellow and blue together. I did those colors on purpose, and then blue and orange are opposite on the color wheel, so they're complementary, so they work well together. I like the purple and the pinks together. I like the pink and the yellow together. I like the purple and this sort of like tealy bluey color together. I like this together. I think it works. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yay! I'm just going to sit here a little bit longer staring at it, I think, just to make sure I'm 100% happy with it. And then we'll piece it together. Yay! I'm hitting all the goals today. It's good. I like these sort of days when I get stuff done. It's so good. Who's ready for some late night sewing? I am. I mean, it's not really that late. It's just gone 8:30, but I'm not usually sewing at 8:30 at night. But my goal was to get this quilt top finished. So that's what we're going to do. Just been looking for some good music to listen to because I love listening to music while I'm sewing. Earlier on today when I was doing the last 2 blocks, I was listening to a 90s playlist and there were some really good songs that come up, particularly some Spice Girls. Love with Spice Girls. So now I'm thinking either between John Mayer or Crowded House. If you don't know Crowded House, they are a New Zealand slash, I mean, we claim them as Australian, but they're a New Zealand band who are just awesome. You should check them out. Crowded House, they're really great. They were very big in the 90s. Yeah, I actually think I might listen to some Crowded House. My favourite album of Crowded House is called The Very Very Best of Crowded House, and it has all of their very very best songs and really really great to sing along to. I used to have wireless headphones that I could listen to, but then they died. So now I use this wow, it's really loud. This $25 Bluetooth speaker that I got from Target, and it's really really good. It usually connects quite quickly. Now that I've said that, it's going to take forever. Come on, you can do it. It's right there. Pair. My Bluetooth is on. Why are you not working? Okay, let's try again. Come on, little speaker, don't ruin my night. Come on, it's right there. Ah, make the little noise. Make the little noise. Yes, that's what I want. Shuffle play. Let's sew. Happy days, the quilt top is now finished and it looks really good. I'm so happy that I've like mixed pastels and more like solid darker colours. It just looks really good. I mean, that's the best I can do at the moment, but there she is. She's not as big as my Swoon or the pixelated rose quilt, but she's a big one and I love it so much. I know earlier on today I said that I really wanted to do my Union Jack quilt, but I think I might just keep going on with this one until I finished it, and then we'll do the Union Jack quilt. I already know the way that I want to quilt this. Again, it's going to be straight lines. I'm hoping, or I've got planned to do or to try free motion quilting on my Union Jack quilt. So yes. Why isn't it focusing on me? It's really annoying. So I'm going to do straight line quilting on the Lucky Star, and then I will try to do some free motion quilting on my Union Jack quilts. I have an idea in my head how I want to free motion quilt that one, so when it comes to doing that, hopefully I'll still have the nerve to give it a go, because I'm not all that confident with free motion quilting, but I want to conquer it. I want to try it and see if I'm any good, because I know like the basics and I've tried it with other things, but it's always just been a little bit of a failure. So I want to conquer it, and I will. So I'm going to say good night and goodbye. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I've vlogged over the last couple of days and I think this is going to be a pretty like beefy vlog, so we'll leave it here for today. I will vlog again throughout the week. I've got my Lucky Star block tutorials to do, or I'm also delivering my Easter show quilts on Friday, so it's this quilt here, my quilt along quilt, and I've just hung my pixelated rose quilt here just so it's out of the way and not getting damaged or anything like that. So they're being dropped off on Friday, which is very exciting. So should be a good week, I think. Let's hope so anyway. But as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again another time very soon. Bye!